Hello friends, welcome back to Pen Delight. Uh, Today I am presenting very good and a special video. Till now I have not done. So I am with Mr. Srishandu, who is associated with ASA. So he is a man who will do a lot of artwork with in the name of ASA Kala versions. So he do all the lacquering and he presents the pens very beautiful way. I'm very happy to meet him today and show his work. And I'm also very delighted to show that he will be showing some of his processes in live, how he is doing and what are the activities he is doing. And he will explain some basic things about lacquering. So basically, he do casual lacquering works. That's it. Let us see his works.
This is one sort of a design I made very roughly. I'll do a similar kind of a one simple design with a different color. So this is, you can see it is a fine. So this is the brown lacquer. You can see here. It is very dark brown and it is very thin. It's very thin means it's really significant thin. You can see here. It's a very thin, and you can see the difference, color difference. You can see here. This is transparent. So transparent means it is not completely transparent, rather it is like a honey type color.
Yes. This is the first form of lacquer, is it? Pure lacquer.
Yes.
Without any mixing.
Right. Okay. So this one is a little bit of a honey color, and this one is purely dark brown. Even it is almost like a dark chocolate.
This is after
color.
mixing some pigment.
Dark chocolate. No, nothing. No pigment.
Okay. This
is raw lacquer.
Okay.
Completely
so you have
raw
different
lacquer.
kinds of lacquer, is it?
Two type of. Yes. I'll just.
So naturally it becomes in this color. Black color.
Right. Yes.
So you should keep on doing experiments. When you get the required color, you will note it the
correct. Absolutely. So a little bit of red on it, so that I may get a little bit of lavender kind of color texture, maybe. Okay, let's see. If it requires, I will mix a little white. I'm expecting a lavender color. So
the quantity what you have taken, it will be sufficient for how many coats?
It is just random. This quantity, I will get one coat on a one pen.
Okay. So when you are giving the second coat, you should apply the same quantity of same measurements of.
That is the challenge.
Texture.
That is the challenge. You can, I mean, as we are creating the paint in hand manually, it is very difficult to replicate the same color once again. It will be very difficult. So see now this I got one color. So now it is going towards magenta. This should give me the desired color what I am looking for. On black surface it will look better. If I take blue, I will take at least 25% of red. The amount of blue I take, I took that 25% of red and putting almost similar amount of white in it. Then I will get this color. Now I will just mix a little bit of more. I think here the pigment quantity is too high. It will not dry. If I don't use put lacquer in it, it will not get dried on the body. This much is fine. Just I will do a patchwork on a pen.
This is the chamber what you use only for drying.
Yes. That is only for drying. Say for example, if I try doing a kawari nori, so that I will the concept is I will put dots here. I will create the texture here, design texture.
Okay.
Once it is dried, it will be tactile. Means you can feel the top will be uneven completely, and then we will give another top color, one or two top color or a metal powder color.
Okay.
I mean metal powder coat, and then we can give the finishing top color. And then we can sand so that it will reveal the bottom layer. Okay, so that is the sugar nuri or kawari nuri, you can say. So if I create that one, say for example, I'm just creating a texture. Okay. Just roughly, just for your demonstration purpose.
Yeah. So in addition to making this all these techniques, you should know the painting and artistic work also. You should
Yes,
be
yes,
basically
yes.
at least painting skills minimum is required.
Correct.
So before making anything this kind of design, you will keep in mind the output how it will come, right?
Yes. As per the thought process, we have to work on
Hmm.
common sense, a little bit of design idea. That's it. Okay, so I did this.
I think this looks good.
It's looking good.
Yeah, yeah. On
But
black, this color is good.
right, right. So here in this part, I can just
So at the final output, will it be like a texture kind of feel, or it will be a smooth
no, no,
finish,
no, no. It will be a flat finish
flat
only.
finish?
I will explain the method. So I just did this much. Nothing is required on the body anymore. Now I will just do a little bit on the on this on the cap. I'm just keeping the top part and the bottom part of the pen. I mean the finial and the bottom part of the barrel empty. Remain black.
How much time it will get dry up? No.
It will take around say 5 to 6 hours to get it dry because
Okay.
it is a thick layer.
Okay. Okay.
It will take that much.
Mhm.
So after that what we will do is we will um, give us a black coat on top of it, complete
Okay.
black coat,
Hmm.
and then we can sand, or maybe we can give two black coats on top of this, and then we will sand. When we will sand it, as these areas are you can see it is a raised area,
Hmm.
and if we give the black coat and then we will do a flat sanding. So flat sanding means I will show you how to do a flat sanding. So
The coat you mean to say will be giving a black lacquering, is it?
yes, we'll mix
So
black
you'll make
pigment.
a black pigment and make the
Yes, yes, yes. I will take the sandpaper and I will take a small stone like this, which is flat completely. This one or this one based on the requirement. So these are mosaic tiles basically, broken mosaic tiles.
Mhm.
So I will take the sandpaper. I will hold it in this way. So this area is flat completely. So when I will
Okay.
rub,
Hmm.
it will not not grind the down area. It will
Hmm.
only grind the higher area where the height
Okay.
is there.
Yes. Yes.
So when I will, after giving the black coat on it, so wherever the higher area means the where the this sort of
Texture.
lavender color
Yes.
is there,
Hmm.
that area will be higher.
Okay.
So that area will get grinded.
Grinded.
So
Okay.
that area, the top black will get removed,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the bottom this lavender color will pop up.
Okay. It will be balance the height.
Yes,
Hmm.
and then you will see the sugar unuri texture. That is called sugar unuri.
Sugar on uri.
Yes, that is a
Okay.
sugar nuri.
Uh-huh.
Kavari nuri, that is also Nanako nuri. So
Okay.
Kara nuri, all are
Hmm.
like revealing the below layer. You are sanding and revealing the below layer.
Okay.
So that is the sugar nuri.
Nure means a polishing. It's
Not
like
polish, not polish. You are just sanding and
sanding.
revealing the below layer.
Okay.
Means I will show you one. This one
Hmm.
will be dry tomorrow.
Hmm.
Then I will put a black coat on top of it,
Okay.
and then one raw lacquer coat. I mean,
Hmm.
which will be giving the protection to the texture, and then we will sanding. We'll do the sanding so that the higher part will get sanded, and this lavender
Blue
color
color.
will get popped,
Yeah.
and then we will go for the finishing process.
We can see some readily available pens now.
So,
These are all semi-finished or fully finished?
no, all are semi-finished only.
Okay.
Not no, none of them are fully finished.
Okay.
All are semi-finished.
Hmm.
First, I will show you this pen. This is a just a textured pen with red and black. This is a black, but if you it looks like black, but if you put a very strong light, you will get a orange color hue on it. I mean not orange, rather brown color hue.
Brown shade.
This one is also a very famous model.
This is
It is
a
called a
fire flame, right?
flame
Flame.
model. It is
It is
completely with copper leaf,
copper
and
leaf.
in a nanakonori texture. So nanakonori is dotted texture in Japanese term. So we used to use
Nanakanori.
mustard seeds on top of a lacquer once.
Okay.
This one is called a hibi nori.
Hibinori.
It's a yes, hibi,
Hibi.
H-I-B-I, hibi
Okay.
nori in Japanese term. So in English we can say it's a crackle texture.
Hmm.
So all you can see is cracks everywhere.
Okay.
It's a crackle texture, and this one is a ishime.
Sorry, Ishi?
Ishimeji, it can say.
Okay.
I mean, it is mainly made up with lacquer powder. I mean, dry lacquer powder,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have used some brass powder also to get this particular texture popped.
Okay.
Having a little bit of stone finish,
Okay. Rough
mild,
finish surface.
very mild.
Not rough, but some sort of
Yes, you can feel
embossing.
it. You can feel it.
Okay.
So this one is one of my very popular texture. It's called Firoza. There is a gemstone called Firoza.
Mm-hmm.
So this texture is similar to that one.
Okay.
So it's a blue, multiple different shades of blue and gold. These are pure gold, 24
Pure
karat
gold.
gold.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a layer or powder?
No, it's a
Gold.
leaf.
Leaf.
It's
Gold
leaf.
leaf. Okay.
Yeah, it's leaf used, but it is pure, the hallmarked
Yeah.
gold
Okay.
leaf. Actually, I don't use the imitation gold.
Mm-hmm.
These two are makia designs.
Makia.
Yes, these
Okay.
two are makia designs. So
Mm.
this one having a beehive and
Mm.
some bees here and there scattered, and this is the queen bee, the bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
Is a queen bee.
This is what? What? Copper or gold?
It's a brass powder.
Brass powder.
Yes.
Okay. It will be with embossed filling, is it?
Yes,
Surface.
it is. Yes, it is called takamakie in
Okay.
Japanese technique. So it is a tactile texture.
Takamaki.
You can feel it in fingers.
This is very detailed.
Yes. So hand painted completely.
Mm.
And this one is a you can see here this way. If you see, this is the entire Kanchenjunga mountain range.
Oh,
It
okay,
is
okay.
total Kanchenjunga mountain range,
Mm-hmm.
end to end from here. And the shape is like a sleeping Buddha.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so now just added some elements here like this, and this part
This
is
is
a
nice.
it's a mask dance of Sikkim. So that mask
Okay.
is drawn here,
Mm.
and this is a Sikkimese specialist dragon design,
Mm.
not Japanese or Chinese.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's Sikkimese dragon design.
Image dragon.
You will see similar kind of dragon in Bhutan national flag also.
Ah, yes, yes.
So this is that design.
Uh-huh.
And here is my signature in Bengali. I used to sign. So
Okay.
just my initial here.
Mm.
This is one. This is also, you can feel it. It's having a mild tactile feel.
Okay.
So you can feel the texture, ups and downs, everything. This is one of my very. It's a dream design actually. I was trying to. I mean, we have Himalayas range, so planned Kanchenjunga end to end. Geographically, Kanchenjunga is having the highest peak
Highest
of
peak,
India.
yeah.
So
Yes.
why not Kanchenjunga?
Mm.
They have Mount Blanc. They have 3952 from Taiwan.
Yeah.
They have that called Mount Fuji in Japan. So you will see it's a very popular thing in Mount Fuji and Namiki pens or Danichio pens or Japanese Urushi pens. You will see Mount Fuji is a very popular design. They used to apply, I mean, they used to draw on pens. So I thought of doing a Kanchenjunga this
Nice.
time. Okay, so this is one, and this one is a special limited edition.
This looks very
It's
different.
Special, yeah. This one is because the Van Goghs. It is I mean, original Van Gogh paintings, very close color actually. That painting color is not that bold or something. I mean, it's not a very popped color or bright color or something. No, it's very much dull, I mean dull color. So I tried making it dull only. So this is one mango, and the nib section is blue, it's ultramarine
Blue,
blue.
matching blue. Yeah.
And this one will be there as a special edition in Chennai Pen Show.
Chennai
I'm
show.
expecting that I'll be able to finish it.
Okay.
So, and this is the special one. You can see, if you can guess the model.
Yeah, I saw this one with a famous maker, but I don't know what is the
So
make
this is
and
a
design.
Akatamenuri
Akata
Honor,
Memory.
and this is a dorsal fin version 2
Sorry?
by Nagaya. Dorsal fin version
Dorsal
2
fin. Okay.
is having a stopper here, one lacquer construction, little height. You can see, if you, from the edge, you can see it
Yeah.
looks like a water droplet, kind of.
Oh, okay.
And this side also it looks like a water droplet.
Hmm.
And these two lacquer construction, basically it will stop the pen for rolling.
Roll stopper. Yeah.
That is the purpose of it. It was my dream pen, so I made it for myself.
Okay, why it is so special?
Because this construction itself, it is a very time consuming. It will take almost I took almost 8 months to finish.
8 months.
Yes. So it will
okay.
take a longer time to get.
So this will be with the layer by layer construction, is it? It is not a cutting of
No. It's a lacquer construction complete. Base pen will be
okay.
Was like this pen. It was just a rounded.
Normal pen.
So I created the fin in this way. So it became quite a significant thick. You can
Correct.
see.
Very nice.
And this is in Akatamenuri finish. So the edges will be with a little bit of pop color, and the body will be a darker one. So as it is a piccolo top, so on the top it is a little bit bright, the piccolo peak, and the other part is darker. So it's a Akatamenuri finish. And this one small maki artwork, having couple of rabbits, one bamboo tree, couple of flowers, one leaves and all.
This is brass, is it? Brass layers.
Yes, brass powder only. This pen, I'm having a metal inlay. This is a silver, pure silver strip altogether. It's showed. The handle is bamboo, this part, and the blocker, the protector of the hand, those part are copper. It got oxidized actually. I thought of giving a coat, but let it oxidize. I planned it in that way.
Okay.
Oxidize. This part is a silk thread. I tried 2 years back. This is pretty old. It is a silk thread embedded.
Okay.
It was a new technique of inlaying metal.
Nice,
bamboo,
nice. Looks nice actually. You can finish it. If you
I
finish it,
thought
it may
of
come
finishing, but I need to reconstruct this one. I need to remove the silk thread and redo it actually.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, if I get time, I will do that. This one is called Rankaku technique. So Rankaku. So we are attaching, inlaying the eggshells, white eggshells, and a little bit of abalone shells I have included. So eggshell, they used to call this eggshell embedding concept is called Rankaku. Limited edition pen we'll be introducing it during Chennai Pen Show. It is themed on Sherlock Holmes. I'm still not yet finished with the design, but showing you.
Yeah.
You can see here it's a Sherlock Holmes Shillot image. And here it's 221 B is written his address, 221 B Baker Street. And this is a very famous dialogue which he used to tell to Watson. It's elementary, my dear Watson. That is written. It is a very famous dialogue.
Yeah.
And I gave one finger impression here because it's all about crimes and criminals. So finger impression will be very significant. At the bottom part, here you can see a Victorian gas-like lamp post, and Sherlock is Holmes. I will say Holmes is standing, so that kind of a texture. It's not yet finished, and this part on the barrel there will be a scripture from a encrypted one script, Dancing Man. So that text will appear here. I'm yet to create that one. The brown lacquer,
Okay.
and the other part, the olive ivory color, this is
Huh.
brown lacquer with white pigment, so it will
Okay.
be looking like ivory.
Mm-hmm.
So that is. And
Nice. This
in the
color
nib,
looks very
in the
different.
nib section, I have a magnifying glass there, and
Okay.
it is aligned with the nib.
Nice. So after finishing this one, this embossing, it will be like a embossing kind of texture, or
No. It will be flat. It will be
flat
flat.
section.
It will be flat.
Okay, fully
Completely.
polished.
It will be completely flat.
Nice.
It
That
is
will be
totally
good.
rough. It is I'm just in between the process of creating the design textures. So. Okay, so this one will be available in Chennai.
Chennai show.
Sherlock Holmes Special Edition. So we'll be having a different packaging also altogether.
So all these things will be under the brand name of ASA Kala, right?
Yes,
Kala version.
yes.
Yeah.
And there's no hidden elements, no hidden things. It is not Japanese urushi. It is purely Indian lacquer.
Indian lacquer.
This is cashew lacquer, and we are here to prove that. This is a ASA Kala pamphlet we are circulating along with the pen. It's a couple of images and warranty. Your caring and cleaning part is also mentioned. How to care and how to clean your lacquer pen or lacquer ware instead.
How difficult it is to maintain some lacquer pens?
No, it is low maintenance actually. Lacquer pens are low maintenance. It should never think that lacquer pen is high maintenance. You have to use it very carefully because it is lacquer. It will be scratch resistance.
Okay.
It is not like one acrylic pen. If you regularly use, after 1 month or so, you will get some finger scratches there. So dust scratches will be visible, right?
Yeah.
On a plastic pen or acrylic or a resin pen. But in lacquer, it will take even longer time. Maybe after 6 months, you will see some mild scratch. So it requires a little bit of maintenance on a regular basis, but not like it is very delicate thing. Easily it will get damaged. No, it is even just the opposite one. It is very durable.
Okay.
Very scratch resistant, heat resistant, waterproof.
Sometimes people say no, we should not be disclosed under sunlight directly. Is it
right? UV impacts on lacquer. UV, high UV impacts on lacquer. So even if you keep it for 8 hours consistently, I mean continuously, nothing will happen. But if you keep it for weeks or a couple of days on
that
the sunlight,
is very unlikely.
Right. So that will definitely damage.
So
that will definitely damage myself, me also, you also. Why not a pen? It's a small thing,
No, what I heard is we should not be disclosed under.
Right. So there are do's and don'ts. Everything is mentioned here. So
but not so difficult to maintain.
Right. Yeah. Don't soak. So soaking means, say, for example, if I give you for any pen, if you soak it in water. Say, remember one thing: when we are making a pen, we are putting a lacquer coat on the outside.
Okay,
on ebonite body. We are giving a lacquer coat on the outside, everything outside, but not inside. Inside is raw ebonite, which is porous. Remember that one, which is porous. So if you soak it in water, that porous ebonite will soak the water. And once you keep it closed, that air and the water moisture, it will create a pressure inside, and because of that, pressure will get increased. It will try to come out, whereas on the surface is lacquered, and it will be waterproof. It will not allow it. So pressure, if it is high, it will create a crack or it will create a bubble on the surface, and it will come out. So not recommended that even if you ink also, you can keep it for months, not a problem. But it is recommended that after 1 week, if you are keeping the lacquer pen inked and keeping it in your storage, you should take it out. Just open the pen. So that the air pressure will get released, the moisture will come out, fresh air will go in, and then close it again and keep it. No problem.
So lacquer pens can be used as eyedroppers also.
Yes. I got a complaint last year. Last year during January, I got a complaint. So that person, he was using a very wet ink and kept the pen for 3 weeks.
Oh,
unattended in a
okay,
storage,
unattended.
and the ink was very wet ink. Very wet means it is terrific wet. It is such weight that it will give you feathering on the Tomoe River paper also.
Okay.
So that kind of weight, and it created a bubble on the nib section here.
Mm-hmm.
You will see several cases, not couple of, you will see several cases where Namiki Emperor got bubble on the nib sections, on the feed, because Namiki Emperor feed also lacquered. So even there were bubble. Nakaya got bubble. So it's not about the manufacturing defect or anything. It is neither something to do with the artist or the brand.
Yeah.
It is the maintenance. It is natural. It is creating. You are creating a moisture inside. You are creating a pressure inside. It will try come out. That is
Yes.
nature. That is physics. It will try come out, and as it is blocked, it is lacquered surface. It is blocked, so it will try coming out. Cracked it. It will create a crack. It will create a bubble. So once it is the, if you see any time on your lacquer pen, whichever brand it is, if you see there is a small bubble. Bubble ones you will see like a just like a one small dot embossed.
Yes, yes, yes.
Immediately send it to the manufacturer
Hmm.
to handle that one.
Okay.
So nothing much. They will sand it. They will remove that bubble area so that the air or the moisture which is inside it will come out, and then they will just do the
Clean
finishing
it.
touch once
Yes.
again.
Regular maintenance it is. Yeah.
Yes. Highly not recommended to soak the pens,
Okay.
or even if you washed it with water without drying it, if you close and keep it, it will get,
So
it may
soaking is
create the
different,
bubble.
just cleaning is different.
Yes,
Light
yes.
cleaning always is no problem.
But other than like ebonites are not recommended to soak in a warm water for
Yeah.
cleaning
Yes,
purpose.
yes.
You can soak it in warm water
Hmm.
for 5 minutes, nothing will happen because it is a heat resistance also, lacquer.
Yeah.
So you can soak it.
Okay.
Not a problem. So after 5 minutes, you can just
Remove it.
not 5 minutes. You can
Even
whether
5 minutes
mild
soaking also not required.
lukewarm
Yeah.
water. You can keep it for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Nothing will happen.
Yes, yes. So friends, as we understand, the lacquering of pen is not a simple one-day technique, and it needs a process of almost 2 to 3 months for each pen. So I have to do a multiple visits to show what is process of each pen. So when I visited last time, it's only a simple what he explained, and few pens only shown, and all most of the pens are semi-finished, and we have shown practically one pen with a blue color lining. So today I'm visiting second time after a 1 week of gap. So he has done some lacquering coats on the pen, and we will see the sanding again. We can see that, and also there is one more pen with the Sherlock Holmes concept, which he has done some multiple coats again, and which will it is already in the wooden feel. So that also we can see. We can see the difference between the previous week and this week.
So this was the pen. So we created the texture on that time. That time you saw, and that was a lavender color texture. We created randomly some ring sort of, and after that I gave one black coat, and on top of that I gave one raw lacquer coat, a little thicker, not one, two raw lacquer coat. So now entire pen looks black. There is no other color. It looks black. If you go take it to a harsh light, you will see a little bit of brown hue because on the top it has a brown lacquer coat. Okay. So using my finger, I will dip it and I will sand it, but it will not. Uh, it will sand all over the pen. But I want only the surface is uneven. It's having a tactile feeling. It's having the textures. It is uneven because of the texture. So I want to grind only the high areas and not the low areas. So to do so, I will be using a small piece of stone which is having a flat top, and I will put the sandpaper here in this way so that my sandpaper surface will be flat. So it will only grind the height area, where the areas which is having a little bit height. So those areas will get grinded, but not the down areas. Okay, so let's see how it goes.
How much time we take generally for doing this sanding?
It depends actually. See, the texture is coming up now. So more I will sand, I will it will show appear. These rings will appear actually. So the sandpaper I am using, it is 1000 grade. Really, you have to keep patience to see the exactly your required texture, and then finally we can wash it and see. You can see that now you can see the texture is popping up with a lavender color on a black background. The more you will sand, the more the texture will pop up because it is not fully revealed.
In this model, we are not giving any sparkles, right? Sparkle or
No,
shining
no, no,
powder.
no. We didn't give any metal powder, so just a raw paint. I mean lacquer paint, and on top of that lacquer. And this technique, as you know, it's called sugaru nuri. So sugaru nuri, we call it in a Japanese term basically, and here the sugaru means it's a city in Japan. Nothing much.
Oh,
So the
okay.
technique, it was first time it evolved in the Sugaru, the city of Sugaru in Japan, which is a very poor city actually, far away from the main, I mean, heart of the country, and from there. So that's why it is Sugaru. So Sugaru Nuri means what we call it is this particular technique is called Kawari Nuri, which is revealing the bottom layer by sanding by doing the flat sanding. So this is what I'm doing is, I'm just doing a flat sanding. Means I'm not grinding the down area, I'm only sanding or grinding the higher area, so that the top layer of that higher area will get grinded and removed, and the bottom layer will be visible there, not on the other areas. I mean, all over. Now you can see the textures, but still it requires some more sanding basically. But yeah, I can, at least for a demonstration purpose, this pen I was working on that day. So now you can see the texture, how it popped up. The way I gave the paint, it is appearing on the same way. The texture is getting
Yes,
appeared.
yes. Yeah, you can see.
So this one having a less complex texture. So it's a simple texture. So that's why number of coats are only 3 on top of it, and so the texture popping will not take longer time. But more complex texture or more color contrast, I created made a pen before that is having 7 different colors, contrast colors. So that took almost around 1.5 hours to get the proper
Only for
desired
sanding.
only for sanding. Yes, it takes quite a high time because you have to flatten the surface completely. So there should not be any shuttle up and down. Right now I can feel lot of up and downs are there. So
Okay. So full pen it should be even in means it should be equal heights,
yes,
right?
equal height, yes.
Otherwise,
I
next
mean,
layer
it
will become.
depends. You cannot even make it completely equal because
Hmm.
it will not be 100% as you. And
Okay.
remember, once you have a very complex texture you are creating, so if you, even if you sand it 1 minute extra, it will change the texture. Every time more you will sand, the texture will change automatically. I mean, even a single stroke also it will change the texture. So see, keep watching it. Once you see that the texture you wanted, you already got it, immediately you should stop there
Okay.
and then handle the unevenness how you want to handle it accordingly. So you have to stop there. If you see this one, this pen having 3 different red color, you can see.
Okay.
One is
Yeah.
dark, one is a little light, one is very broad, bright and yellow
Yellow.
color,
Yes.
and some of areas having a brown as well.
Hmm.
So this texture was not like this one I created with a texture I created in a ring
Brush.
way.
Yes.
This one was a droplet way.
Oh.
I
Okay.
created the droplet way. I mean, a raw lacquer
Hmm.
droplets, and then once it is dried, then I gave a yellow coat and then give different contrast a red coat. Between that, 1 or 2 black coat was there. So
Hmm.
once everything is done, and then I sanded and I got this particular texture. It looks like a tiger skin kind of nod like that. Something very different. So this when I finished it last year actually.
Okay.
So this type of texture even you can.
So this is the second day what we are what I am visiting and showing here. So purpose of multiple visits is this one. The previously when we saw this pen, it was semi-finished and we have very less visibility on how the design will come. Now you can see it is the multiple coats has given after that. Then we are able to see some more development on this pen. Even the texture and the color also very dark now.
So this is still undergoing. It is under process actually, not completely finished. So I just tried enhancing and the popping of the color. So these are some part is still premature actually. And this text also, it was previously it was something different. I didn't
Yes,
like
yes.
that one. So now it is it came up a different way. And rest all, I mean the text actually I'm trying to make it a little bit bold so that it will be having a better visibility. So this dancing man script, this design also will be, I am supposed to make it a little pop in a darker color so that it will be more, it will get more visibility. And Sherlock Holmes also, this part, the shadow of Sherlock Holmes, this one is also already I'm done with that. So need to get a little dry. It's having a little bit stickiness. This still premature actually.
So in this last 1 week, you made a sanding for this also again?
Yeah, a little bit of sanding I had to do because you know what I mean. Sometimes it happens. It to give the proper shape.
Okay.
You want it to. I mean, it is not like always that when you are working with brushes, you will get the perfect output. So sometimes some of the details you need to chisel and make that, create that detail if it is not completely completely exactly what you are seeing. So like this text, it initially I wrote with a brush, it was not working. So it was not, it didn't came out well. So now later on I thought let's do something else, and I always like to break the traditional rules. That is one of my normal character actually. So I used a calligraphy dip pen this time
Oh, okay.
with a lacquer,
With the
which
lacquer.
is, yeah, there was no
Okay.
document at all where somebody in Japan or any other country or someone used a calligraphy dip pen with lacquer.
Okay.
So
You can see this very good embossing kind of texture.
yes, that embossing feel will be
So in
there.
final finish also it will come
Yes,
like this
yes,
only,
yes,
right?
yes, yes. It will be there. That is an intentional one. And,
While usage will you not get any scratches because it is embossing kind of thing.
no, no, you will
You will
never
not
get
get
a scratch.
scratches, right?
No, no, you will not get a scratch. See, if you are getting a very flat, smooth, completely smooth, why not I mean, you take a resin or an acrylic pen, do a silk screen printing, give a
Yeah.
resin spray coat on top of it,
Correct, correct.
you are done.
Yes.
Now, why you are taking a handmade pen where you will not be able to get the feeling that it is really handmade and I have something very special. This kind of feeling you will not be even able to achieve with a laser
Regular
engraving
printing. Yes.
engraving machine also. You will not get this very subtle uneven finish.
Yeah.
So that is the beauty of handmade things, no?
Yeah.
So that's why people used to spend time on making. People used to spend money on collecting those. So that is the beauty of a handmade product. Any handmade thing. I mean, I'm not only talking about a pen. Rather, again maybe another 4 or 5 days, the entire design process will be finished, and then we will start the finishing process.
So friends, this is all about ASA lacquering pens by Srishandu. Uh, so hope we have a lot of insights and we came to know many things about the lacquering pens and brushes. So ultimate objective of my video is just to show how difficult it is to make one good pen with a good work and which will give you more pleasure to writing, more pleasure to write. So it is not just making a pen to write. Uh, when you are writing with a pen, ultimately these kind of lacquering pens will give more pleasure to write. I heard with many people that saying that they are feeling very lot of difference when they are writing with normal pens and lacquering pens, because that will enhance your writing experience when you are holding a pen with artistic work. So as I said, it is not so easy to capture these kind of lacquering works, and I hope I have justified in doing this work. So whatever you shown, I'm able to present in my best way. Let's
Thank
see
you.
how it will come. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much.